Look at that. Look at the detail on the rat. A small target. Overexposed. As soon as the hot target goes into the image, it compensates the exposure to give more detail in the rat. Now this is the issue we're having. Look at that. There you go. Look at the detail in this rat. This happens quite a lot on up close animals. So basically, for me to get detail in a rat, I have to have a hot target in the background to expose the image correctly. I also need to have the contrast on 0, 2 to 3, 0, 3, 2, 1 or 0, sorry, and brightness has to be increased compared to normal. So contrast off, brightness right up, and then we get quite a lot of detail in the rat. We lose background contrast, but we gain target detail, which is what we want on a hunting rifle, especially a thermal. So Pulsar has to bring something in to show this, to expose the image correctly, control again, like I say, a quarry mode. Look at that detail now. This is what I get, and this is on identify. Look at that, horrendous, overly exposed. Rocks mode gives more detail, forest mode isn't as much. Rocks is the best because it's for hot subjects, as it should be. Now we're going to try and get the best detail we can. So rocks mode, contrast right down, brightness right up, and that's as much detail as you can get. And that is focus sharply. Now if I put my finger there in the image again, look at the detail that's coming out, because it's compensating for that. I'm affecting the focus in the image, my finger's in front of the lens and the detail comes out. Move it. There you go, look at that. My finger in front of the lens. Again, detail comes out, finger away, overexposed. So this is black hot, and I'm looking at a hot target in rocks mode, which is the best for heat, for detail. Now to get the target in this kill, I've got to wind the contrast to 0 and brightness will make the detail punch out again up close. So you can see there, two things affect it. If brightness is too low, you lack detail. Brightness, and you get to a point anywhere around 12, you've got your detail back. Contrast needs to be about 1, ideally 0, fully off. So to me this indicates definitely exposure control issues. They've tried to make the units far too sensitive. Up close, if I got close to these cattle, it would compensate and the image would be good. I should not need to have contrast at 0 and brightness at 16 to get the detail out of these animals like this. It's definitely needs other settings to allow for this because it's not bringing the best out of the units. I'm gonna now show you the normal settings. This is normally you would have your contrast turned up to about 10. This is in rocks mode, but look, there's no detail in his face. So for the best detail, that's as much as you can get, black or 0. And the other way is just turn the brightness up. I'll turn the brightness up to the maximum and contrast to the minimum, gives detail in his face, and that is the only way you can get this detail up close. Turn the brightness down, detail from the face goes, brightness up, so brightness 20, contrast 0. Other than that, all your detail is lost.